Welcome to Part 3 of the DataWorx P3K demonstration setup tutorial. We're now ready to use the DataWorx P3K procedure list in the Productivity3000 ladder. We will read the DataWorx P3K procedure list into a DataWorx request instruction, choose the procedures we need, save the project, and trigger the pack ladder. Go to the right end of rung number 1. In the Instructions section, find the DataWorx request under the Communications area. Click and drag the DataWorx request. In the DataWorx request window, select the Ethernet port. Enter the IP address of the DataWorx server machine. In the DataWorx project field, click the Read button and select the procedures list we exported earlier from the DataWorx P3K configuration. Click Open. In the Procedure field drop-down box, you will see the two procedures we created earlier. Let's select the Insert Production Data. In the Mapping table, the 4 fields that have been mapped to source Pro3000 tags are listed, along with the confirmation insert tag. In addition to the confirmation tags we've used already, the demonstration tag database also includes status tags that can be used for the DataWorx Request Instruction. Using these tags is optional, but recommended. Click OK. The DataWorx request block in the ladder now shows the settings from our DataWorx request window. Let's copy and paste this DataWorx request instruction into the other rungs as well. Select the DataWorx Request Instruction, Control-C, scroll down to Rung 2. Rung 2 uses a value called the trigger, which we will set manually on. Paste the DataWorx request in. This is also a trigger for an insert procedure, so we will not edit the DataWorx request. Scrolling down to rung number 6, once the timer is done, a Boolean gets turned on. Let's add the DataWorx request to the end of rung 6. Again, it will be an insert. Our final rung, however, rung 8, is performing a lookup for a recipe. Let's copy the DataWorx block here as well, then double-click on the block to edit it. Let's choose a different procedure. The recipe lookup procedure is the one we want to use. Click OK. Again, note that the DataWorx instruction reflects the procedure that we just chose, the select procedure. Let's save our project. Let's compile. Click OK. Let's write the project to the pack. Click Stop Mode Transfer. Before we trigger the ladder, let's create a row-based page in our DataNet Enterprise application. Open the DataNet Enterprise server window. Make sure that the status of the service is installed and running. Next, open the DataNet application in a browser. You can either choose the DataNet Enterprise application from the menu, or type localhost into the address bar. The demonstration DataNet Enterprise configuration already has a row-based page set up for the recipes table. Let's create one for the production data table. Scroll down and click the Configure button. This opens the configuration for the recipes page. In the main section, click on Database Connections. In order for DataNet Enterprise to work with the database, we need to create a connection to that database. Click Add Connection. Let's call the connection name Plant Operations. We have a choice of 3 types of database connections. Our database is Access. We can either click Browse to locate the database, or type the path into the field. Click Save. In the main section, click Manage Pages. Let's add a placeholder for our new production data page. Click Add Page. Select Row-Based Page. Let's call our new page Production Data. Click Save. In the Pages section, click the plus sign and select the new Production Data page. In the Database Connection field, let's select our new database connection, Plant Operations. In the Table field, let's select our production data table. We will leave the ID, which is a unique auto-incrementing number, as the key field. Now we will indicate which fields we want to display in the row-based page. Click Add Field. Here's a list of all of the available fields in our production data table. We will display all fields. Click Add. For each field you want to display, click Add Field, select the field name, then click Add. Scroll down and click Save. Once the page is saved, click OK. We are now back at the main application window. Click on the link for our new production data page. We are now ready to trigger our pack ladder logic and then view the results in our new browser-based page. This concludes Part 3 of the tutorial. Coming up next in Part 4, we will continue working in the Productivity3000 Suite to trigger each ladder rung individually and review results in both the DataNet Enterprise browser-based software as well as in the pack tags. For rung 1, we will toggle a switch in the Sim16 module in order to insert production data. For rung 2, we will change the value of a trigger tag to insert production data. And in rung 6, we will insert production data using a 5-second timer. Finally, in rung 8, we will change the value of a trigger tag in order to look up recipe values in the database and then write them back to pack tags. Triggering the ladder is the final step in our workflow. Please contact us with any questions.